Ready to go? Okay, we are live. Good morning, Ringette fans that are getting tuned in to the YouTube channel here. Players are hitting the ice to start the game. Good morning. Welcome to the Canadian Ringette Championships. This morning's matchup, first playoff game for Saskatoon Selects versus Team New Brunswick. My name is Lindsay. I'll be on the microphone today, and I found myself a partner from Team New Brunswick, two partners in fact. Partner number one is Zoe. Hi, Zoe.
Hi.
Zoe, why don't you say good morning to everybody?
In French?
In French.
Bon matin, bienvenue au championnat Ringuette CANADIEN.
Okay, thank you, Zoe. Team New Brunswick hasn't quite come on the ice for their warm-up yet, but the selects are out there doing some warm-up drills there. Zoe and Adeline are sisters of players on the team. Did I say your name right? Yeah. Did I say it right? I did. And they are going to help me with the commentary, and I'm so excited to have a partner on the mic this morning. I'm taking a look in the stands, and both teams bringing their A game when it comes to the cheering department. We've got drummers. We've got cheering of all kinds going to happen. It's going to be loud in the rink and exciting. Should be a good game.
Yeah.
So this will be the sixth game both of these teams have played to get to their spots. Team New Brunswick finishing in third place in their pool. Saskatoon Selects finishing third place in their pool, and here we are. And here comes Team New Brunswick. Flag in hand, they are gonna make a lap. Proud to represent their province at the Canadian National Championships in Ottawa. I've been informed by my co-host here that Team New Brunswick has 5 players with the last name LeBlanc on the team.
Yeah.
So you got to tell me, Zoe, are all of those girls related or not?
No.
Just a very popular name.
Yeah.
Okay. Team New Brunswick getting warmed up. Now, Zoe, you have a sister on the team. Which one's your sister?
Number 34, Audrey.
Okay, number 34.
Yeah.
And Adeline has a sister, and her sister is?
The goalie number 1.
Oh, yes, the goalie number 1. Okay. So, we're going to call the plays, and we're both going to get excited for our own teams, but we're going to keep it as neutral and supportive of each other as possible on the mics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should be a really good matchup today. If you're just tuning in here, it is the first game of the playoffs for third in the pool for each of their pools, and we've got Saskatoon Selects in blue, dark blue, and red jersey, and Team New Brunswick in the whites. And they were third in their pool. Do you know anybody that's watching from home? Do you have any family you think that's tuned in, Zoe?
I think my grandma might be watching.
Yeah, I bet she is.
Yeah.
I've got lots of family back home. I know lots of grandparents back home in Saskatchewan that are tuning in to watch. Hi, everybody back in Saskatoon and Saskatchewan areas. Auntie Boo Boo and Unc tuning in, I know for sure, cheering on number 7. They haven't missed a game. I know they've watched them all. So they're pretty happy to have us on the microphone. Yeah. Makes it a lot nicer to watch a game from home.
Yeah.
The rink is alive. The crowds are going wild. Okay, everybody. A few seconds here for the teams to have a little huddle, and we will get this game underway. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Canadian Ringette Championships in Ottawa. We are at Tony Graham Rink B, and we are going to be watching, we're going to be commentating the game, Saskatoon Selects versus Team New Brunswick, U16 AA. First game of the playoffs. And we are just a few seconds away from the first period. 10 minutes on the clock. We'll play 4 10-minute periods. That's the general rule for U16 AA. I've got a co-host on the mic right now. I've got 2 little co-hosts, sisters of the teammates on their on Team New Brunswick, Zoe and Adeline. And Zoe's going to call the first period with me, and I'm so excited to have her. Lots of energy. Hey, Zoe?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go. Starting lineup hitting the ice for the Saskatoon Selects. We've got Perrin, Correa, Bishop, Harluck, and Waters. And between the posts is Gorman.
And for the New Brunswick, Coughlin, Leblanc, Doiron, Robichaud, and Jacob.
New Brunswick with a quick shot high. And that'll be a goalie ring. They hustled right in there and took that first shot. Gorman behind the net. Gives it to Harluck. She's under pressure. She's down, but gets a support pass off. Behind the net. Bishop's got to skate herself out of trouble here. And she finds Waters can't handle it into the Quebec zone.
Leblanc picks it up behind the net. Passes it to Jacob. Support back to Huglin. Back to Zoe.
Collision mid-ice and Selects take the ring. Over the blue line for Bishop. Bishop waiting for some fresh legs to hit the ice, and Golightly comes at it. Finds a lane, tries a shot. Rebound picked up by Quebec. Or sorry, picked up by New Brunswick. Crease violation, so that'll be a Selects ring. Golightly off the free circle to Stevens. Stevens cycling. Stevens sends one across for Minky. Minky takes a shot right on. Good save. Pressure. Out front, the ring is loose, picked up by Minky. She tries a shot. Beautiful save. New Brunswick goalie getting peppered, and where's another one by Golightly? Selects are on the board with the first goal. Eight minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the first period, and the first goal has been scored by Golightly.
Richard starts with the ring, passes it back to Leblanc. Leblanc dumps it to Robichaud. Robichaud picks it up. Passes it back to Vicky.
Oh, that was a really close open post. There was a wide open net there. She could have got a hold of it. Gorman behind the net. Support pass up the boards, missed by Brenner.
Wall picks it up. Deeks shoots. Oh, hits the post.
Off the shoulder.
Jacob picks it up.
Penalty for Selects. That will be a delayed penalty call. New Brunswick will bring 4 in. The goalie hustles off.
Back to Jacob. Jacob's looking to make a play. Back to Price. Price mill to Robichaud. Robichaud shoots. Jacob picks it up. Up to Robichaud. Back pass. Scores. Wall scores.
Well done, Team New Brunswick, with that 4-in opportunity.
Yeah.
That'll clear the penalty and put a goal on the board for New Brunswick. It is a 1-1 game. Who scored your goal, Zoe?
Ali Wall.
Ali Wall puts one in the net. And we're tied back up. 7 minutes and 35 on the clock. Here's Radu Olsen. She gives one to Engdahl. Engdahl off the boards for Harluck. She stumbles with it but gets a hold of it. Cycling. She tries a last shot. Oh, just shy of the net. Padema tries to get a hold of it in the corner, pins it up on the boards. There will be a whistle here, and that'll be a goalie ring.
Leblanc drops it back to Duguay. Drop pass to Leblanc. Leblanc passes it back. Riley picks it up.
Nice job by the Selects, but yeah, New Brunswick maintained possession.
Couglin support to Leblanc. Leblanc back to Melançon. Back to Duguay in the zone. Riley picks it up. Scores!
Nice play. She drove the net hard there. Deked out the defense and scored the second goal. New Brunswick leading now. If you're just tuning in, Saskatoon Selects versus Team New Brunswick. 6 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first, and it's a 2-1 game for Team New Brunswick. Korea with the ring. Up and over for Bishop. Bishop sends one in for Waters. Waters to Perrin. Perrin cycling high. Sends one across for Waters. She can't handle it. Lots of pressure by New Brunswick. And New Brunswick gets it.
Out. Back to Jacob picks it up.
Waters intercepts. Up and over for Perrin. Perrin checked off. New Brunswick picks it up.
Ali's got it. Jacob's in the zone. Shot.
No reset. Saskatoon picks it up. Selects up to Waters. Waters can't find it in her feet, and New Brunswick
got it. Back in the zone to Price. Richard gets the ring in the zone. Cycling. Drop pass to Leblanc. Leblanc back to Melançon.
Looks like a crossbar there.
Price circles with the ring. Drops it back to Melançon. Riley gets it back in the zone. Supports to Leblanc.
Taken by the defense into the neutral zone. Minky can't quite get it. Yes, she does. Maintaining possession. Minky skating with it. She gets checked off and gets it again. Sends it over quick. Bishop can't handle it.
Leblanc's got it behind the net. Passes it back to Doiron. Back to Wall in the zone. Wall passes it back door to Robichaud.
Good defense here by the Selects to keep that open post.
Robichaud.
Good save by Gorman. Gorman to Korea. Korea skating. Some pressure here. Sends one off the boards. Will Harluck get to it? No, intercepted. Collision here, but Harluck gets a hold of it. Neutral zone. Ring fired into the corner. Deep. Waters. Lots of pressure by New Brunswick defense. They are right on top of that.
Mélenchon gets it back, passes it back to Duguay. Pressure from Saskatoon.
Selects get a hold of it here. Waters skating, checked off. Picked up by Harluck. Harluck's got to make a quick pass. Checked off by New Brunswick.
Isabelle gets it back. Support pass to Coughlin. Duguay gets it. Looking for a pass. Passes it to Mélenchon in the zone. Stewart picks it up.
Shot clock pressure.
Reset.
Shot on. Nice work by Saskatoon to get a hold of that one. Get it out of the zone, but New Brunswick is relentless. Picked up by Golightly in the neutral zone. Tries a shot off, and we're in trouble. New Brunswick gets a hold of it.
Jacob picks it up in the zone. Passes it to the middle to Doiron. Doiron cycles. Good pressure here from the Selects triangle shoots.
Nice job by Gorman to track that ring. That's a big save for the Selects. Hubbard's got a hold of it. Pressure. New Brunswick will get the ring. Kopanya, Engdahl, and Radu Olsen on the ice for defense there.
Price gets the ring. Passes it back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc cycles behind the net. Price following. Passes it back to Price. Price takes a shot.
Gorman gets a hold of it. Gorman with a toss that's intercepted by New Brunswick.
Price gets it back. Price cycles. Drop pass to Duguay. Passes it back.
Blocked by the defense and in the crease. Gorman will get it. Opportunity for the Selects to clear this out. Nice skating by Radu Olsen. Off the boards for Engdahl. Engdahl gives one to Kopanya. Kopanya fires one on and it bounces, but good save.
Leblanc passes the ring to Richard. Richard support to Leblanc. Leblanc passes it to Wall. Wall support to Richard. Richard passes it over to Emily. Passes it back to Wall. Wall gets it in the middle. Wall gets it back. Passes it to Robichaud. Robichaud shoots.
Rebound picked up by Engdahl and passed back to Gorman. Gorman sends one high. Harluck gets a hold of it for Waters. Waters skates into it, picks it up on the fly. Send off the boards, nobody home.
Picked up by Mélenchon. Support to Kuglin.
Harluck trying to intercept this, and she does. Harluck cycles in. Drops one off for Perrin. Perrin out front driving, trying to find a lane. She does. Scores the second goal for the Selects. It's a tie game again, Zoe.
Yeah, that was a nice goal.
17.6 seconds left on the clock, and we're going to end this first period pretty quickly here. Right now, it's a tie game, 2-2.
Kuglin starts off with the ring, passes it to Leblanc. Leblanc passes it to Doiron. LeBlanc picks it up. Pass the wall. Shoots.
Off the shoulder of Gorman, but Selects will pick this up on the boards. Fire one across, intercepted.
LeBlanc intercepted. Back to Jacob.
That's going to finish us off.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Zoe. Let's talk about the first period. What did you think?
It's a pretty tight game. It's two pretty good teams. So
Yes,
yeah.
I think New Brunswick is bringing it very aggressive on the ring.
Yeah.
No one's going to want to turn the ring over in this neutral zone because both teams are skating really hard for that ring.
Yeah.
Got to be clean with their passes and make quick passes, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Both teams playing really hard here this morning. Tie game, Saskatoon versus Team New Brunswick 2-2. We're going to switch the mic up and we're going to get a new partner on. And who do we have?
Adeline LeBlanc.
Nice to meet you. How do the folks at home know which LeBlanc is being called on the ice? They just got to know.
Yeah.
And your sister is the goalie on your team.
Yeah.
How many years have you been playing Ringette?
Well, I started playing when I was like 5 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
A long time. And how old are you now?
12.
You're 12.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this is pretty exciting Ringette to get to
Yeah.
watch. Well, I'm happy to have you. Here we go. The Selects are going to get the ring to start. Here we go. Hubbard gives it to Brenner. Brenner off the boards for Stevens. Stevens into the zone and back pass picked up by Golightly. Up to Stevens. Stevens tries a shot blocked by the defense and picked up by Minky. Minky tries to get in there, checked off, and Golightly picks it up. Golightly gonna try to get a shot and a rebound. She gets one. Can Minky get to it? Yes, she can. Selects maintain. Over to Golightly. Golightly to Stevens. Stevens sends one across for Minky. Minky gets a hold of it, takes a shot right on.
LeBlanc passes it to LeBlanc. She's skating. She passes it to another LeBlanc. Another pass. Melanson has the ring.
Brenner gonna go to the box.
What a shot.
Beautiful shot, big save. Brenner lost her stick, got in the way, taking a penalty. Selects penalty will be served 2 minutes for body contact, and that's Brenner. Advantage now for New Brunswick. Well, that was a little bit of an effort there, but that shot went wide.
Price has the ring. She passes it to LeBlanc. Back pass to Melanson. Another pass. Price takes it. Pass it to LeBlanc.
Shot on, and Selects will pick up the rebound. Radu Olsen sends one across, and Harlock gets a hold of it. Nice open, a nice pass here back to Radu. Radu on the line, fighting to maintain possession, gives one to Engdahl. Engdahl cycling. 14 seconds on the shot clock, and here comes Harlock. Harlock cycling in, takes a shot on.
What a save by LeBlanc.
Beautiful save.
She passes it to Doiron behind the net. Supports it to another LeBlanc. They're fighting for the ring.
Selects come away with it, and Engdahl's got one. Engdahl looking for a lane, takes a shot right on.
Another save.
Another save. 41 seconds remaining in the penalty. If you're just joining us from home, welcome to the Canadian Ringette National Championships here in Ottawa. We are our first playoff game for Saskatoon Selects versus Team New Brunswick. And it is 2-2. Looks like there was a penalty call there.
Oh, LeBlanc has a penalty.
Okay, LeBlanc has a penalty, 2 minutes. So it's 4-on-4 currently. Korea with the ring. Korea pass to Waters. Waters cycling, back pass to Kopanya. Kopanya cross ice to Waters. No, that's Korea. Korea tries a pass out front. Waters can't handle it, up, down. She's gonna fire one over, can't get one to the net.
Kuglin gets the ring. She tries to pass it to LeBlanc.
Intercepted by Bishop. Bishop skating, gets one over for Kopanya. Kopanya cycles behind. Perrin picks it up. Saskatoon penalty is cleared. Perrin skating, fires one just wide. Picked up by Waters behind the net. Shot clock pressure, takes a shot. Handled.
Nice save by LeBlanc.
Intercepted goalie ring, but there's a crease violation. So
another goalie ring.
Another goalie ring.
Pass it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc to Kuglin. They're fighting for the ring.
The ring comes loose and Golightly will pick that up. Golightly to Korea. Korea skating. Feeds one across for Stevens. Stevens tries a shot from high.
Intercepted.
Blocked by the defense. Golightly on the boards, picks it up. Golightly tries to drive, blocked by the defense, and gives it to Perrin, across to Stevens. Stevens tries a shot right on.
LeBlanc. Stewart now has the ring. She's gonna pass it. Jacob has the ring. She's skating. Back pass to Robichaud. Behind the net. She tries to do another pass. Oh, Jacob has the ring.
Shot on, handled by Gorman. Goalie ring, sends it across for Hubbard. Hubbard sends a support pass up to Brenner, and Brenner into the neutral zone for Minky. Minky quickly moves the one across for Harluck. Harluck driving, takes a shot right on.
LeBlanc.
Bouncy ring picked up by Harluck. She's down. She maintains and gives it to Padema. Padema across to Minky and back pass to Harluck. Quick passing and a shot deflected by the defense. Off the corner, a shot on the net, side of the net, bounces off. No reset. Harluck trying to get into position. Minky, and it's in the crease. Shot clock violation, it'll be a goalie ring.
LeBlanc passes it to LeBlanc. Oh.
Pressure by the Selects. Another goalie ring. There must have been a crease there.
Yeah. She passed it to Richard. Richard skating to Melançon. What a support. Duguay now has the ring. Another support to Richard. She's gonna pass it.
Hubbard picks it up on the fly, goes for a skate behind the net, puts the brakes on and goes back. Hubbard sends one up and over for Perrin. Perrin, miscommunication.
LeBlanc has the ring. She's now cycling. Melançon has the ring. Drop pass to,
intercepted by Hubbard. Hubbard skating, support pass to Brenner. Brenner up and over into the neutral zone, intercepted by New Brunswick.
Robichaud takes it.
And a nice pickup by Waters here. On the boards, picked up by New Brunswick. Penalty Selects. Lots of turnovers in this
Yeah.
last few minutes, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Game's still tied 2-2 in the second period. 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. Saskatoon selects U16 AA versus Team New Brunswick. New Brunswick gonna get the ring off the free circle.
Duguay has the ring in the circle. She passed it to Price. Price gonna go behind the net, trying to make something happen. She passed it to LeBlanc. What a play. Price has it again. Another pass to LeBlanc. LeBlanc cycling. She passes it. Oh.
Picked up by Engdahl. Engdahl checked off. Engdahl
Oh.
trying to maintain, but
LeBlanc has the ring.
shot on, pad save for Gorman. Radu Olsen's picking this one up. And there is a hooking penalty called on Saskatoon. And that puts 2 in the box. Sorry guys, I missed the first penalty that went in there. So this is a big time opportunity for Team New Brunswick. We've got 2 penalties now, 1 minute and 19 seconds left in the first, so that'll give a 3-on-2 opportunity in the zone for New Brunswick to score.
Jacob's gonna start with the ring, pass it to LeBlanc. Back to Jacob. Now to Doiron. Oh,
Shot
she
on.
shot.
High toss by Gorman to try to clear this ring. She gets it on the
LeBlanc.
boards.
Doiron now has the ring. Back to Jacob. LeBlanc.
57 seconds.
Doiron has the ring. She passes it.
Shot
She
on.
shoots. Oh! And they score! Jacob with the rebound. What a score. It's now 3-2 for the NB team.
3-2. That'll clear one of those penalties for Saskatoon. 1 minute 27 seconds left. And Saskatoon has to stay out of the penalty box. Minute and 47 seconds remaining in the period. Bishop to Korea. Korea skating. Sends one over for Bishop. Bishop cycles in behind the net. Harlock. Harlock getting a pass back to Minky. Minky's pass is intercepted.
Wall takes the ring. Pass it to Doiron. Another pass to Duguay. Back pass to Melançon. Another pass. Oh. Duguay has the ring again. Melançon has it.
Tapped off by Harlock. Harlock sends one across for Korea. Korea picks it up, sends one across. Harlock picks it up. Harlock cycling, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Back pass to Minky. Minky, back pass to Harlock. Minky tries to get a position on it and can't. Goalie ring.
LeBlanc has the ring for goalie ring. She passes it to Stewart.
Pressure on the boards.
A support pass to LeBlanc.
Penalty is cleared.
She now passes it to Wall. Now to Doiron. 10 seconds left in the period.
She's going to be looking to shoot here.
Doiron has the ring.
Nice
Oh.
blocker save for Gorman. Picked up by Brenner. Nope, that is Hubbard. Okay, well, New Brunswick, you're going to come out ahead after the second period.
Yeah.
It's a 3-2 game. Both teams look like they are still working really hard.
It's a tight game.
It is a tight game.
Yeah.
We got to stay out of the penalty box. Those power plays will determine the game if you give up those 2 penalties at the same time. That's tough for these teams. Okay, Adeline. Zoe's up for the 3rd period. Hey, Zoe.
Hey.
That was a pretty exciting 2nd period. Score is being kept pretty tight, but your team is up 3-2.
Yeah.
U16 AA Saskatoon versus Team Manitoba. Saskatoon selects, or sorry, Team New Brunswick. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. Team New Brunswick. And we're just going to start the 3rd period. 10 minutes will go on the clock here. Both teams have had a huddle. Nobody's in the penalty box right now, so it'll be even play, 5-on-5. Skaters are hitting the ice here to start the game, start the 3rd period. Who do you got out there, Zoe?
We got Richard and Leblanc at defense, and Doiron at center, and Robichaud and Jacques and Wall actually at forward.
We've got Brenner and Hubbard on defense. Golightly center, and we need a couple more players on the ice. Selects need to wake up. And we are taking a penalty. I don't know what the call is for this, but we have a 2-minute penalty. Selects, not sure, that must have been right at the end of the period. So we're back in the box. Clock didn't start, we had a little malfunction there. We're gonna do that over. Technical difficulties, Zoe. Okay, here we go. Reset the clock. Reset the penalty, and we will be starting this 3rd period again. Padema and Golightly on the ice.
Richard starts off with the ring, passes it back to Leblanc. Leblanc passes it over the line to Doiron. Doiron cycles. Drop pass to Robichaud.
Hubbard intercepts, lots of pressure on. She sends a support pass across for Brenner. Brenner pinned on the boards. She can't hang on to it.
Robichaud gets out with it, shoots.
Nice save by Gorman. Hubbard picks it up, supports to, can't pick it up over that line. Can go lightly.
Robichaud gets out with it, gets in the zone. Drops it back to Melançon. A line change up here for New Brunswick. Melançon cycles with it, passes it back to Price.
Another opportunity for New Brunswick on that post. And a crease violation, and they're gonna maintain possession off the free circle. Saskatoon's gonna have to watch that. That's a slick play. They've been getting that open post opportunity multiple times this game.
Price starts off with the ring, takes a shot, passes it back to Melançon. Melançon cycles, passes it up to...
Out of the zone. Golightly gets a hold of it and sends it for Copigna. Copigna sends a support pass across for Engdahl. Engdahl skating, gets one in, but it sneaks past New Brunswick and picked up by Waters. Cross ice pass for Stevens. No, Radu Olsen takes a shot on.
Saved by Elodie. Pass back to Stewart, support to Leblanc. Pass back to Jacob. Passes it back to Doiron.
15 seconds left in the penalty.
Doiron cycles. Shoots.
Save by Gorman. Gorman behind the net pass for Radu Olsen. Pressure and intercepted. Nope, there is a pinned up on the boards, and New Brunswick will get possession.
Yeah.
7 minutes and 53 seconds left on the clock, and these first 3 minutes have been dominated by New Brunswick, spending a lot of time down in the select zone. But that penalty is cleared, so we're back to 5-on-5.
Yeah. Robichaud starts off with the ring, passes it back to Jacob. Jacob cycles, turns around. In the middle to Robichaud. Garon picks it up in the corner. Line change for New Brunswick. Robichaud gets out with it. Resets.
Shot and a rebound. Bouncy ring. And Korea is going to pick it up. She's skating with it. Sends a pass over for Harluck. Harluck fires one far for Perrin, picks it up on the fly, gets out front, can't get the shot off, blocked by the defense.
Hoagland gets out with it, passes it back to LeBlanc.
Picked up by Perrin. Perrin checked off.
Riley gets out with it. Passes it over to LeBlanc.
Picked up by Korea. Korea skating, circles back, pressure, tries to get a support pass off and finds Bishop. Bishop sends one up and over. Harluck picks it up on the fly. Harluck gives one to Bishop. Bishop fires one at the defense and Perrin picks it up. Cross ice to Golightly, fires one, nice save.
LeBlanc gets out with it. Passes it back to Jacob.
Intercepted by Brenner. Support to Bishop. The pass up to Golightly. Golightly to Minky. Minky to Stevens across. She finds Hubbard. Hubbard skates into the zone, cycles. Dropped off for Golightly. Golightly drives, finds the net. Good shot, rebound. Nice save by the New Brunswick goalie. Minky gets a hold of it, checked off. Picked back up by Padema. Padema cycling, drops one off for Golightly. Golightly to Padema. Padema fires one, blocked by the defense.
Elodie picks up the ring. Passes it to Zoe in the corner. Passes it back to LeBlanc.
Challenge the ring at neutral zone, and Selects are trying to come away with it, and they do. Brenner's got a hold of it, sends one over for Golightly. Golightly driving in, takes a shot, bounce.
LeBlanc picks it up, gets out, passes it back to LeBlanc.
Checked off by Brenner. Brenner in the neutral zone to Minky. Minky tries a post pass to Waters. She gets a hold of it on the boards, but there's some pressure there. Drops one off for Copigna. Copigna cycling. Picking up speed, drives, fires one in there. Nice save. Rebound. Pressure by the Selects, and there'll be a back pass. Good job.
Ringuette picks it up, passes back to Richard. Ringuette picks it back up, dumps it in the corner for Jacob. Pressure here from Selects. Jacob gets out with it. Passes it to Ali. Hits the post.
Crossbar and no goal. Gorman has it in her pads there. She's going to hang on tight. Whew.
Yeah.
Beautiful quick shot. Gorman taps the posts to make sure she knows where they are. Very exciting. Back and forth.
Yeah, very close game. Price starts off the ring, fakes a shot, passes it back to Melançon. Melançon cycles. Passes it in the middle for Price. Price shoots. Melançon gets out with it. Pressure by Selects.
Checked off by Harluck. Harluck Gets a support pass off to Korea. The ring is bouncing. She gets a hold of it. Sends one across. Back to Harluck. Harluck sends one in for Stevens. Stevens fires one back. Intercepted.
Ringette intercepts. To line.
Bishop to Perrin. Perrin sees one but intercepted.
Stewart picks it up, passes it back to Doiron. Doiron back to Robichaud. Robichaud passes it back to Doiron, back to Robichaud. Shoots.
Blocked by Bishop. Bishop with some pressure and
also
oh
picks it up.
Gosh.
Oh.
Big opportunity for New Brunswick.
Robichaud gets out with it.
Checked off by Korea. Korea to Harluck. Harluck finds Minky down in the corner. Minky cycling, and the Selects are going to get a much needed line change. Go lightly. Minky with a fire off the post, save.
Elodie pass in the corner for Leblanc.
Mink intercepted by Go Lightly. She's going to cycle with 25 on the shot clock. Back pass to Padema. Padema looks for a shot, blocked by the defense. Ring is loose, picked up by New Brunswick.
Melançon support to Kuglin. Pass back to Price.
Checked off.
Price gets out with it.
Picked up by Minky. And that'll be a penalty for Saskatoon. Hooking. Got to keep your feet moving.
Yeah.
So Padema going to the box, 2 minutes for hooking. Minute 56 seconds left in the third. It's 3-2 for Team New Brunswick.
Robichaud starts off with it. Passes it back to Jacob. Jacob circles. Robichaud follows. Passes it to Robichaud.
Picked up by Copigna. Copigna fires one in. Engdahl can't quite handle it. She leaves it behind, and NB picks it up.
Doiron picks it up. Dumps it in the corner for Jacob. Jacob gets it. Circles. Passes it back to Robichaud. Robichaud back in the middle to Doiron.
Loose in front, and Rowdy Wilson trying to hang on to it. Selects are going to pin this up. Goalie ring. Gorman back behind. Oh, the pass is missed. Bishop, no, that is Copigna picks it up. Copigna over to Engdahl. Engdahl over to Copigna. Copigna skating into the zone. Waters and Engdahl with her. Cycling and bringing up speed, and she fires one in there and scores the third goal, shorthanded to tie it up.
What a goal.
What a goal. 48 seconds left in the third, and we've got ourselves a tie game. Selects still have 52 seconds left to serve and a penalty here. Padema in the box. And Copigna with a cannon to score the third goal.
Richard starts off with it, passes back to Leblanc. Leblanc dumps it in the corner for Melançon. Melançon picks it up, cycles behind.
Checked off by Harluck. Harluck sends one over for Korea. She's racing for it. She gets it. Over to Perrin. Picked up off the line. Perrin fires one in there, and she scores! It is 21 seconds on the clock, and Perrin drove the net with a great pass to score the fourth goal and lead this game 4-3. NB set up to take the ring off the free circle. And they're looking to maintain for this 20 seconds remaining and make a play.
Yeah. Jacob's got it in the zone. Shoots. Robichaud gets out
10
with
seconds.
it. Passes it in the middle for Jacob. Jacob.
Checked off. 3 seconds remaining. That'll end the period. Wow, Zoe. That was intense. You know,
Yeah.
I thought the first part of the period was dominated by New Brunswick, and then the second part of the period was more dominated
for
with
sure.
the selects.
2 short-handed goals. That was.
Yeah, quick ones.
Yeah.
Still a really tight game. 10 minutes on the clock for the fourth period, and these two teams are not letting off the gas.
Nope.
Yeah, thanks Zoe. It's been so much fun commentating
thank
together.
you.
Adeline joining me again for the fourth period. Hey kiddo, how's it going?
Good, you.
Okay, good. My heart's racing a little. Your sister, she got peppered in the net there those last two,
Yeah.
that last minute, poor girl. Well, listen, she's making lots of saves. Both goalies playing awesome games.
Yeah.
Saskatoon came up 4-3 in the third. And we've got 10 minutes going on the clock to start the fourth. I would say the selects are spending a lot of time in the penalty box.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be looking to stay out of there. Saskatoon has just 4 seconds left remaining to serve the penalty. And then it'll be 5-on-5 play.
Yep.
My family at home want to see us and wait. Hi, Auntie Boo Boo and Unc. Hi, everybody watching from home. Good to see you, Adeline, Zoe, my partners. Thanks for watching. Here we go. Radu Olsen sends one over. Stevens. Stevens tries to fire one through the defense and no.
Zoe Leblanc takes the
Yeah.
ring. Supports it to Kuglin. She's fighting for it.
Intercepted in the neutral zone by Radu and picked up by Stevens. Stevens fires one across and Minky's going to pick it up. Minky back pass to Golightly. Golightly back pass and a miscommunication. Intercepted.
Kuglin sealed it.
Checked
She
off,
passed
but
it to Leblanc.
intercepted by Selects.
Leblanc takes
Miscommunication again.
Yeah. Leblanc has it again. Pass it to Isabelle Leblanc. Cycling behind the net. Drop pass to Duguay. She shoots.
Rebound picked up by Radu, but pressure.
Price comes out with it. She's skating. She passes it to Duguay. She passes it to Leblanc. Duguay has it. She shoots. Oh.
Wide, just wide.
Leblanc has it again. She's gonna try to shoot. Oh.
Oh,
What
it's a
a
beautiful
save.
save for Gorman. Harluck with the ring, fires one across for Radu. Radu gives it to Engdahl. Engdahl on the boards, gives it back to Radu. Radu checked off the ring.
Leblanc steals it. She passes it to Robichaud.
And Engdahl hustles to get possession. And Engdahl fires one across for Radu. Radu checked off the ring.
Robichaud has it again.
Harluck checks her off on the boards, fires one down.
Leblanc's gonna pick up the ring. She's gonna pass it to. Oh.
Intercepted in the neutral zone by Hubbard. Hubbard sends one across and Kopenya gets a hold of it. Off to Golightly. Go lightly in the zone, takes a shot wide.
Ooh.
Behind the net, the ring is loose. That'll be a selects ring for crease violation. Go lightly to Perrin. Perrin cycling. Perrin driving to try to find a lane, checked off.
Duguay took the ring. Try to pass it to Price.
Checked off by Brenner. Brenner on the boards. Brenner takes the ring and fires one across. Finds Perrin. Perrin cycling, back pass intercepted by NB. That'll be 4 in for who? I don't know. New Brunswick, I think that's you. Yeah, 4 in on NB. Served by
Duguay.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 minutes. I think that's what that call was.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. Selects ring and Waters has a hold of it. Waters behind the net, cycling. Waters, Perrin and Go Lightly working together here. Go Lightly. Perrin misses the pass, can't hang on to it.
Jacob takes it. Pass it to Robichaud. Back to Jacob. He's behind the net with the ring now. Drop pass to Robichaud. She's cycling around. Another pass to Kuglin now. She shoots. Oh.
Rebound picked up by Korea. Nice save by Gorman. Korea skating. Korea fires one over for Kopanya. Kopanya back to Korea. Korea across ice to Bishop. Bishop cycling. Back pass to Kopanya. Kopanya turns around, tries a shot wide. 1 second, and that'll be shot clock.
It's now goalie ring. LeBlanc's gonna take the ring. Pass it to Kuglin. Now Melançon's got it.
Checked off by Radu Olsen,
Oh,
but another
LeBlanc now
interception.
has it. And she pass.
Post!
Oh.
Oh my gosh, what an opportunity for NB to tie it up. That's a post for them. 81, Radu Olsen's got a hold of it. She sends one over for Engdahl. Engdahl tries to feed it over for Stevens and not quite.
LeBlanc supports it to Richard. Now LeBlanc has it again. Richard takes it. Now Vicky Jacob has the ring. She's gonna try to make something happen here. Unable to. Robichaud has it. She
Shot
shoots.
on, rebound. Out front, it's picked up by NB.
Jacob has it again. Oh, misses the net.
Big opportunity for NB there.
Price has it. She's cycling around. Drop pass it to Robichaud. Robichaud spinning.
Checked off by Harlock.
Robichaud takes it again. Vicky now. Oh.
Hits the side of the net and selects take it away. Off the boards. Engdahl gives it to Padema. Padema gets checked off.
LeBlanc takes it. Vicky Jacob now has it. Now Ali Wall. Zoe LeBlanc. Oh.
Shot wide. Selects ring. Perrin's got it. Hubbard in the zone, cycling, 3 minutes on the clock, 4-3 game. Select's trying to control this ring. Fire went across, Perrin's got a hold of it. Perrin driving the net, tries to get a reset.
It's now goalie ring. Elodie Leblanc's gonna pass it to Kuglin.
Intercepted by Selects. Harlock's got a hold of it. Go lightly. Cycling now. Perrin. Perrin out front. Checked off by the defense.
Leblanc's gonna take the ring now. Oh.
Go lightly, trying to maintain possession.
Duguay's trying to fight for it.
And Go lightly gets a hold of it again. Copigna. Back pass.
Steals it. Now Jacob has it. Oh.
Go lightly, fumbles with it, but gets a hold of it, and miscommunication here.
Jacob takes it with one hand. Now Marie Leblanc has it. She's gonna pass it to Doiron. Doiron tries to shoot.
Minute 40.
Jacob has it. Now Doiron. Price misses the pass.
Goalie ring. There's a whistle. Is there a penalty being called here, Adeline?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Yeah, there sure is.
Yeah.
Who is going to the box for the Selects with 1 minute and 24 seconds left? It looks like Harlock. Let's see what the call is. Nope, it isn't Harlock. Yes, it is. Some confusion.
Also, they're pulling the goalie, Elodie Leblanc, for the last minute and 24 seconds left.
So Ali Harlock is getting a 2-minute penalty for delay of game. I didn't see what happened there. NB had a quick timeout there called, and we're back on the ice. 1 minute and 24 seconds left.
NB is going to try to make something happen here.
They pulled their goalie 4 in.
Yeah. Leblanc has it. Vicky Jacobs.
Shot on, handled by Gorman. This is a crucial ring for the Selects. And Korea manages to get possession. Korea puts the brakes on. She's got to skate with it. Bishop gets a hold of it. She's got to move her feet. And NB takes it over with 54 seconds left.
Jacob has it. She's going to pass it to Robichaud. Now to Leblanc. She shoots. Oh.
Wide of the net, and Korea gets her off. Bishop fighting in the corner. Go lightly fighting.
Zoe Leblanc took the ring.
31 seconds.
She's now going to pass it to Robichaud. Back pass failed.
Picked up by Bishop and cleared, and Minky's got a hold of it. Minky fires one and scores! 19 seconds left, and Minky fires at the open net. Goalie couldn't get back in time, and that's a 5-3 game. Lots of opportunities for NB with the 4 in, and they just got checked off there. 19 seconds remaining.
Stewart takes the ring, pass it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc to Melançon.
Perrin sends it flying. This is going to finish it off. And Saskatoon Selects are going to come out on top with a 5-3 win over Team New Brunswick. Adeline, it was very nice commentating with you and Zoe today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me. Congratulations to Saskatoon and best of luck to New Brunswick moving forward in the tournament, okay?
Yeah.